Joe and Emily, we're finally here. As today, in the presence of God our Father, you establish between yourselves a lifelong partnership.
Play it back again, just one more time.
Joe and I met on a random night.
I think it was 2019 at our buddy Andrew's house.
I just got home from work and my roommates were like, let's go watch a football game.
She came and sat by me.
He was really handsome.
She had matched my energy so well with each other.
He emits so much warmth. Just day one when I saw him in the room, just so much happiness, and people love to be around him. Our relationship just grew from then, and I knew at some point I wanted him to be in my life forever. I didn't know how that was going to happen, and I was so thankful that he really wanted to be more than just friends.
It's all the little things she does for me. She always laughs at my jokes to make me feel good, even if they're terrible. Very loyal, very caring, genuine. She kind of holds us to a standard that I like, and now she's become my standard.
Tell me it will always be like this, just like this.
I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
I love you too.
Just like this.
That you get to spend the rest of your life with Joe, because he's a great guy.
When we're far from home and the winds get strong.
Oh my God, baby.
Oh, you look fresh and beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful, sweetheart. Oh my God, I love you.
Can't wait to spend the rest of my life.
We've got everything, the light of a million stars.
He's not scared to be himself. He has all the confidence. He doesn't care what people think. He's gonna do him. He's gonna be goofy and silly and make you laugh. There's no judgment with him. He takes everybody as they are, and he's just Joe.
I just couldn't imagine not being with her. Like, I couldn't imagine her not being there, like waking up and just not being a part of my life. And I feel like our love just kind of grew throughout the years. Like, I never really thought of just kind of doing anything else or staying home or anything like that. I just wanted, like, all right, I'm off. It's time to go find Emily. Like, where is she at? That's where I want to be. That's when I knew.
It will always be like this, just like
I saw how he interacted with my family, and it was really beautiful. But whenever I realized that he was somebody that would be there for me through my hardest seasons of life was whenever my mom got really sick and she was in the hospital, and he dropped everything to be there for me. And he sat there and held my hand, and I was so scared then, but I knew it just having him there made everything better. And when I realized that he was that person to me, I never could imagine life without him.
Joe and Emily, the church shares your joy and warmly welcomes you together with your families and friends. May the Lord hear you on this joyful day. May He send you help from heaven and protect you. May He grant you your heart's desire and fulfill every one of your prayers. But there's another important point, there's another very special moment in weddings, and it's at the very beginning. And it's whenever the bride walks down the aisle. At this point, we've had the bridal party come in. The music's playing, it's nice, it's very beautiful. And then the music changes. And then everyone stands up and all their attention is directed towards the back to see the bride walking down. But there's another special moment going on at that same time. As Emily was walking down the aisle, Joe was looking at you, Emily. Right? He gets to see his bride in all her beauty for the first time as she's walking down that aisle. And I like to imagine that moment that's a similar expression that Adam had on his face the first time he saw Eve. This one at last is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. No longer, Joe and Emily, will y'all use the language of I and me. It's us and it's we. But talk with any married person here, and they can tell you there will also be some challenging times, some difficult times. Y'all are called to endure that together, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. Marriage love is faithful. Remember this, your prime job is to help each other get to heaven. God made man and woman for one another, to spend this life together, to enjoy this life together, to walk through this life together. But it should not stop, it should not end with this life. It should go on to the life beyond. As you go on through life, days where maybe you kind of struggle with one another, remember this day, this moment, the vows, the words you're about to say. I, Joe, take you, Emily, to be my wife.
I, Joe, take you, Emily, to be my wife.
I promise to be faithful to you.
I promise to be faithful to you.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love you and to honor you.
To love you and to honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
I, Emily, take you, Joe, to be my husband.
I, Emily, take you, Joe, to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful to you.
I promise to be faithful to you.
In good times and in bad.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love you and to honor you.
To love you and to honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
It is now my privilege to announce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Carmouche. You may now kiss the bride.
At this time, we'd like to welcome to the room Mr. and Mrs. Carmouche.